You know, anytime you see someone having a seizure, it's just really a horrific sight. And you just kind of hold your breath and you just pray that it will stop. My name is Kelly Anthony. I am Phil Anthony's wife, and we have been married for 24 years. I looked over at Phil, and he was just convulsively shaking, and we found out that he had like a benign type of cyst in the lining of his brain. At this point, we knew we needed to get him immediate assistance. So I called Dr. Michael Stamos and told him we were going to try to get on a flight, and Dr. Stamos was literally at the airport waiting for us, and Dr. Sue met with us that night and actually the next morning performed the surgery to remove the tumor. And Dr. Sue and his team came up with an approach that they wanted to do this next surgery to try to see if they could remove the area that was upset.
So they did what I would refer to as an experimental surgery. We're going to open him again, and we're going to put a sort of a substrate plate in his head.
We're going to put a device in his brain, and then we're going to really pinpoint the area that is seizing, and we'll take that part of his brain out that's seizing, because that part seems pretty darn ticked off, and it looks like it's going to keep seizing.
I do speak to my care team relatively often, and what I try to express to them when I see them is just how grateful I am, because without them, I would not be here today.
I credit UCI and Dr. Sue and his team with Bill being able to have the quality of life that he is able to experience today.
What being an academic medical center means to me as a patient is that I have the confidence that right here in my own community, I know that every resource imaginable is available to me to treat me properly as a patient. I think most people in the general community are not aware that the vast majority of the funds which are necessary to be an advanced academic medical center come from private donations to UCI and UCI Health. And plain and simple, the greater the donations, the more we can do. And in turn, that means patients who today are not being saved will end up being saved. First, I would like to say thank you to the community for rising to the challenge and making it possible for UCI to reach its goal, largely, of the $2 billion objective. UCI Health is such a large part of the UCI mission. I think the future promises to bring us amazing achievements across the university as a whole.